this video, I'm going to take you to a property I sold a few years ago. I sold it with seller financing. So the buyer recently stopped making payments, and now I need to go see what condition he has left the property in, because I have to decide whether I want to take it back or what type of deal I can negotiate with the guy, because he ain't making payments no more. So we're going to walk through the property together, and then we'll go back to the office and I'll show you what the deal we did, how we sold it with seller financing. So you'll see the numbers, how it all works. Ready, TT? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, class, it's Kris Haskins with therealestateroundup.com. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. So today we're in the illustrious city of Newport News. We're going to downtown Newport News. It's not the greatest value, it's not the best place, but it is a place where you can sell affordable housing. So the story is, several years back I bought this property for 40 grand. I didn't necessarily want to own the property downtown. Look, how the car driving itself. I don't even have to drive the car anymore. Hey, TT, what up, buddy? So I sold the property using seller financing. We'll get to that later in the video. And the guy has been making the payments. He's actually a general contractor. But recently, he just doesn't want to make any payments anymore. So we have to go down there and see. I got to do a recon to see how he's kept the property, what type of repairs he's done, to see what the house is worth now. Then I'll show you how much he owes me and how much we sold it for, what we paid for it, what's his monthly payment. We'll get to that later. But let's take a look at this thing. See, but this is just a part of being a real estate investor. When you sell properties and when you're in the finance business, sometimes you got to take them back. It's just how it is. You all right back there, TT? Yes. I want to thank my beautiful wife for working with me and my daughter. So we're downtown Newport News, and they have the Ella Fitzgerald Center right here. Get that over there, babe. Oh, look, Newport News loves Ella. Wow, that is so cool. Ella Fitzgerald from Newport News, Virginia, y'all. So the property is on a dead-end street, and I can never seem to find it. But you got to be careful when you buy in the downtown areas of anywhere, really, because the properties. Get that again. That is gorgeous. Look at that, y'all. That is just gorgeous. They got a Christmas thing down here. Ella Fitzgerald Way. She got her own street. If you don't know who Ella Fitzgerald is, she's one of the great jazz singers of our time. Soul. So you can see a lot of rundown buildings, a lot of people. This is semi-war zone where you got boarded up buildings. You get right there. Boarded up buildings, old rundown stuff. The crack epidemic is what really destroyed down here many, many years ago. It's really sad when I think about my community. I can't stand it. And you got my homies just hanging on at the street corner. It's never good. Never good. Never good to see my homies on the street corners, man. I gotta get them away from that. So if you notice here, look here, baby, the properties they can be extremely close together. Look at this right here. We got one right there that's almost. Man, you moving over there? Like the properties are real close together. In fact, you can get to some of these properties are almost touching each other. We'll get to that too. Now, I personally like downtown Newport News, but some people don't want to live down here, so it's just part of what you got to deal with. I can never find this place though. I never can. This is 20th. I got a 19th place. Babe, I can never find this place. Alright, let me do that. You're right, let me do that. So we got a new construction going up here. I'm not mad at that. So we're here, y'all. I can never find this place. So one thing about downtown Newport News, you gotta be real careful where you buy. Oh yeah, so we got over here, babe. We got industrial. I'm not necessarily mad at it. So here's our street here. Oh Lord, my front door wide open. Lord have mercy. What's going on? Here's my subject property. No, I hope not. These fools really pissing me off with this. Every time I come here, y'all, I don't know why. There's some trash on the ground. I don't understand why. Every time I come, somebody put some trash out there. Okay. So here's our subject property. You can see down the street. Every time I pull up, there's some trash. Every time there's trash on the side of the street. I never understood that. I never got it. There's even trash right here too. So my front door is wide open here. I don't know why. What's going on here? Come on. Oh, what are you doing? Let's do this.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of, buddy? What you scared of?
What if somebody's living in there and they're going to shoot us?
Somebody's living in there and shoot us? Well, we got insurance. One thing I noticed is...
Dead.
No, you won't be dead. So we got debris here on the ground. I don't know what this is from. Can you show them the debris? We got...
Is that a weight?
It's a weight, and we got some wood here. It's probably what happens is people, they come here and they dump their debris in front of somebody else's empty property. It looks like they have painted a basketball court here on the street, y'all.
I just noticed that.
This is insane. So we got a free throw line here. This is 1 point. So if I go here, I got 1 point. Then if I go back here, I got my 3 point. I mean, what type of mess? This is foolishness. It's just foolishness, man. This is stuff I got to deal with when you buy downtown Newport news, okay? Oh, there goes my goal. My basketball goals over there. Oh, that's where these weights come from. Oh, the weights here were holding the basketball. They were making sure the basketball court didn't go nowhere. All right, so when I bought it, it was boarded up, but looks like they took the roof off and never did the roof. Show them the house here, buddy. So I gotta come in here and clean this stuff up, y'all. No roof, front door open. Front door open. I mean, I don't understand why they would. Hello? Anybody here, buddy? Come on. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right. Hello? Hopefully nobody moves in here and starts to try to start a fire and keep warm. So, unbelievable. So what I'm going to do is show you some before of what it looked like when we first bought it. Give him a nice pan, Morgan. So this guy looks like he has completely demoed the property, took all my sheetrock out, took out all my insulation, took out all the flooring in here. So it wasn't the best property when I bought it, but at least it had sheetrock. Damn. You stay over here, buddy. I ain't gonna send you in here. Should have brought my flashlight. Let me get my flashlight, buddy. So I'm not happy to see this, but this is price of doing business. So all my sheetrock's gone. The wood looks good though. This looks like an addition back here. These fools ripped out my entire, you stay over there, Morgan, my entire subfloor. All my subfloor's gone. Look at this, y'all. If this isn't ridiculous, all my subfloor's gone. Why would they do that? Look up here, Morgan. She found my flashlight. Can you see, Morgan?
Yeah.
You can see pretty good? Okay. They found the flashlight. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, Morgan, so I'm just gonna stay here. So back here, let's see what we got. You can just stay in there, Morgan. I'll flash the light in here. So we got, we got some moisture damage here. Got some windows up there. Looks like they got some siding here, but this was a bedroom. This was a bedroom. Then we had another bedroom back here.
I can't see.
Can't see nothing?
I can't see right there when we're doing.
Oh, my bad. So this is a bedroom. Come here, closet here. Oh, hold up. Oh no, this is the, oh, my bad. This is how you get the bedroom right here. You walk in this way. Then this is the other bedroom in the back. Flash it right there. My guy took out all the sheetrock.
Was you supposed to?
No, I sold it to him. I financed it, but he was not supposed to rip out all the sheetrock. And there's no roof either. So this is the price of doing business. It's the price of doing business, y'all. So let's take a look around back and see what it looks like outside. Come on, buddy. You can go first. Can't even lock the door. I'll try to lock it. Let's see what it look like out back. So the side is not too bad. Roof. At least they got some. They do have some moisture barrier on the roof, so I'm not necessarily super mad at that. He took some trees down back here. Okay, so they got the moisture barrier down, but all that needs to be redone. You see all that wood is rotten there. So Lord help me, Lord. This is just the price of being a real estate investor and being in the finance business. If you're in this,
Are you gonna put a fence like right through?
Show 'em. You show 'em. Back there?
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about it. That's a good point though, Morgan. It might be a good thing to do. So now that I've done my recon, I see the condition of the property. Am I upset? Yes. Is having emotions gonna do anything about this? Hey, you walk in front of me, buddy, so you walk back. Is having emotions gonna do anything about this? No. I gotta figure out what to do. So let's go back to the office and I'll show you what the numbers, what type of financial situation I'm in with this one, and we'll see how we're gonna clean it up, because this is what we do. We clean up stuff like this. Looking nasty. Let's go. So you've seen the condition of the property. Wow. Wow, that's all I can say when I walked out of that house. So let me get this straight. So this is my guy. I sold you the house. You want me to buy the property from you, and you're gonna give it back to me in worse condition than it was when I sold it to you. Now, granted, when I first bought it, when we first did the deal, it went in the best condition, and you can take a look at that video right there. This is what it looked like when I bought it. But now, I mean, it's the property is almost, well, it is a tear down, basically. I don't think, generally speaking, someone could bring it back to life. But do you want to spend all that money? I don't know. We're going to try to resell it. But let's go over the numbers so you can see exactly where we stand with this. So we did something called a slow flip. I should have done it for a little longer time frame, but this is the contractor that we use, and my business partner knows the guy. They work together, and he's done a lot of favors for him and all this stuff. So this is where we're at. This deal, we sold the financing along with the property. So you got to remember, not only do we sell real estate, but we sell the financing too, okay? And don't forget, y'all, if I'm pouring into you, make sure you take a second to subscribe to the channel. I work extremely hard, and I take meticulous steps into making sure that all these videos that we do are breaking down how real estate works in bite-sized chunks. And I want you to understand, it is extremely challenging to not only do this business, wheeling and dealing with the personalities and the properties and the banks and the financing and the interest rates and all that stuff, but still for me to work for you and for me to make sure that the train keeps rolling, I gotta sit down and think about it. I gotta pontificate. I gotta look at the numbers. I gotta make sure that it all makes sense when you watch it. All right. So hit that button down there, y'all. All right. So we bought it for $40,000, right? We sold it very quickly for $60,000. But here's the key: we sold it with financing. Now, remember, I would rather be in the financing business as opposed to the real estate business. So the total we were going to make on this thing over the it was a 5-year deal, was going to be $72,000, because we're making money on the money. So we bought it for 40. The monthly payment when we sold it to this guy was $1,100 a month, and that's P&I only, principal and interest only. He's responsible for his own taxes, and he's supposed to pay his own insurance, but we still been carrying a policy on it. Because you just never know with these people. You don't know what they're gonna do. So there was a 5-year note. So there's 5 years, that's 60 payments with $6,000 down. He gave us a $6,000 down payment. So I really only got $34,000 plus closing costs out. Now the interest rate on this one is 8.2%. Then we're gonna go over the AM table over there in a minute. So the total we financed to him was $54,000. Let me say that again. Sales price $60,000. He gave me a $6,000 down payment. So we're financing $54,000. So over time, we would make money on that money. So we make 60 payments. The total deal, we would collect 60 payments, but 12,000 of that is interest. I want to show you what that looks like. So let's pull out our trusty amortization table. And I know what you're saying, Kris, I don't want to deal with amortization tables and interest rates and APR. This is 8.2% APR. Annual percentage rate. It's the amount of interest we will receive over 1 year. And I know this stuff is boring. I know it's not sexy. I know it's not attractive to be talking about these numbers, But this is where the wealthy live. You're gonna have to stay with me. I gotta work this for you. It's gonna take some time. I used to have so much resistance when it came to learning how money worked because I know this stuff is boring. But this is where the wealthy live. And if you don't want to understand it, chances are you might not be able to walk in the shoes of the wealthy. All right. So today, as of today, we've collected 28 payments from my buyer. And that's going to be $24,000 we've collected in. I know 28 payments does not equal $24,000, but that $24,000 is for the principal only. I did not count in on top of that the interest. So we did make another $5,000 to $6,000 on interest, but I didn't put that in there. So I want to make sure y'all understand that $24,000 is principal only. Okay. Plus the $6,000 down payment, which is $30,000. What does it look like? I'll show you right here. So we started making payments August 4th. Here's our amortization table. Let's look at the top. This is the amortization schedule for 5 years. Principal $54,000, interest rate 8.2, monthly payment interval was monthly. Number of payments 60, payment $1,100. So he started making payments August 4th. Let's go all the way down here. We're in November. So far he's paid in, what he has left, the balance is $30,000. So he's paid in roughly 23, let's say he paid in $23,000. All these numbers are approximate. I don't have time to be going down to the dollar. So he still owes us $31,000. You can see right here on the amortization table. So we're only in year 2. So we've got year 3, year 4, and year 5 left of payments he's got to make us to fulfill this 60-month payment. This is seller financing, AKA a contract for deed. We still hold on to the deed when he makes all his 60 payments, then we relinquish the actual deed. So this is the contract for deed, AKA seller financing type of a deal. So now I have to make a decision. The guy just informed us a few weeks ago he didn't want to make any more payments. Well, and I can't blame him. Who wants to keep making $1,100 a month payments on a property that looks like that? No roof, no flooring, took out all the sheetrock, all the insulation. I'm like, I get it, guy. I get it. So I have to make a decision here, and I would love to know from you, what would you do? He wants me to pay him all the money back he's paid into it. Let's just say roughly 40 grand, right? He paid us that roughly 30. Hold up. I'm sorry. He's paid us roughly 30, but he's still done all that demo, and he took some tree work, so he's probably put another 10, 12 into it. He wants me to pay him back 40 to 45,000, and he still has about 3,000 to 4,000 of taxes that he has not paid. So I want to know from you, what would you do? I have to make a decision right now, like today. This is the time for me to act. Am I going to write him a check and get him out of it and then go sell it to somebody else? Or do we want him to keep making the $1,100 payments and be stern on that and be willing to take the house back? Or another thing I can do is go sell it for somebody for another 60 and just cash him out, right? Of whatever so far he's paid us. I got to figure this out. And I don't want you to think that this is a challenging deal to do. Either way, we've got back the majority of money that we put into it. So it's not like I'm losing sleep over this deal, right? I mean, it is a little nasty, and it looks nastier than it really is, right? So what I need you to do so far, in the comments below, let me know what you would do. And share this information for other people that are trying to understand how real estate works, how seller financing works, how land contracts, contract for deed, how all this stuff works, so they can deploy this strategy in their lives. You see, just because we sell it for $60,000 doesn't mean that's all the money we're going to make. We're going to make an additional $12,000, $12,000 on the interest from financing this guy. And that, my friends, that, my round up family, is really where the money is made. Making money on the money, okay? All right, share this thing, hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.